Oh, this is the time of day people are here.
Yeah,
people are paying
They're
attention
paying
to you
attention
now.
to you,
Yes.
not Rachel.
And Travis Bone is here.
Yes.
He's back from vacation. He posted a lovely photo with his mom and his husband saying, the two most important people in my life.
At least he has a husband.
I almost subtweeted, okay, but the third most important person needs your ass back here, so hurry up.
Cecily, you know where you stand in my life.
How many runs down am I from the two most important?
You do pay me, so
Yeah, you pay us to be around you.
it's pretty
All right,
important.
your paid friends.
That's pretty
Where
important.
do I come in?
The guy who runs my place in San Diego beats you.
I'm not even high on the list of paid friends. Oh, well.
We spend 3 hours with you every morning.
Whatever. All right. Hey, let's play. Because, WTF Donnie, wildly popular.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play What the Hell Herschel. Yeah, Jody, I had to read it. And then So this is regarding
Air.
climate change. This is climate change. This is Herschel Walker on climate change. Okay.
Climate change. I'm going to help y'all with that real quickly, and I'm going to do it in the Wrightsville way so you can understand what I'm saying. We, in America, have some of the cleanest air and cleanest water of anybody in the world. Yes. So what we do is we're going to put from the Green New Deal millions or billions of dollars cleaning our good air up. So all of a sudden China and India ain't putting nothing in there cleaning that situation up.
What?
So all that bad air is still there. But since we don't control the air, our good air decided to float over to China, bad air. So when China gets our good air, their bad air gotta move. So it moves over to our good air space. And now we gotta clean that back up.
What?
Oh my God.
Okay, let's
Let's break this
if
down.
you thought it would be more helpful to read
Can
it.
we diagram the sentence?
No. It's a circle.
Since we don't control the air, our good air decided to float over to China's bad air. So when China gets our good air, their bad air got to move. So it moves over to our good air space. Then now we got to clean that back up.
Yes.
That's not how that works. That's
Not how any of this
that
works. Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Sarmad tweets, Jews can be discriminated against. Both sides of the Holocaust must be taught. Abortion bans throughout the country. Extremist groups are marching openly. You can no longer say gay. Books are being banned. Media is the enemy. It looks like fascism to me. Yeah, Zeke Kyle. Oh, did you see that? Where was that, Travis? That they have to teach the sunny side of the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Was that
Because
Iowa
both sides do it.
Or Ohio?
Yeah.
I think it was
One
Yeah.
of those corn-growing states.
Iowa.
It was in the heartland.
Okay. And Chuck Todd, while you were away, Travis continued to Chuck Todd.
Yeah, she watched.
That's
Chuck
not
Todd.
new.
You're not supposed to do that.
That's not.
Outspoken tweets. Chuck Todd, speaking with Governor Larry Hogan, said that charging Trump might be too harsh for the country. Yo Chunk, not charging Trump would be the end of our country. Yes, it would be the end of us being
Chunk
a
is
nation
better.
of laws and not men.
Yeah.
In that whole.
Can we start calling him Chuck?
Chunk Todd?
Yes. Okay. John Fetterman is quickly becoming one of my favorites. He tweeted, "It's just too expensive right now. Gas, groceries, prescription drugs, you name it. Taking on corporate greed plus fixing our broken supply chain is how we bring down costs for working families." He talks like a regular person. He's 6,000 feet tall. I just like him a lot.
When he first, when was he on? He first became big like a year ago.
Well, no, during the-
nationally.
like,
He became big. He was big
post-election.
when he
right.
was born.
But
Yeah,
he
that's
looked more like a professional wrestler than like the lieutenant governor.
It's accurate.
He's
Yeah.
fantastic. He's
No,
fantastic.
I'm very happy with him as a
Yeah.
candidate.
Someone tweeted, "Do you think he's just going to post his way to the Senate?" And he's like, "Well, son, we're sure going to try."
He's better at it than Oz is.
Did you
that's
see
for
the
sure.
airplane thing that he flew over
Yeah.
Jersey?
Yep.
What did
It was
say?
a banner saying "Welcome home to Dr. Oz." It is New Jersey.
Oh,
flights
yeah.
right over.
And Eric Swalwell, did you see that on Twitter? Dr. Oz tweeted about the border, and he's like, "You mean the border between Pennsylvania and New Jersey that you snuck across?" Dash tweets, "Wow, Russian state TV praised Trump for, quote, dividing America and attacked Biden for defending NATO. They also said they want Trump back because it would lead to an inevitable civil war. In other words, Russia and Marjorie Taylor Greene share the same vision for America."
Yep.
Wow. It's almost like Malcolm Nance has been right about everything. So
Yeah,
he has.
You should buy his new book, They Want to Kill Americans, because it's all about what's going on now in January 6th hearings. And very relevant. And he'll be back.
Yes.
He'll be. Oh, I'm moderating a book event that I didn't know I was moderating.
You are.
That
You're moderating it.
Chris knows how people trick me into doing things. They tell me an earlier time initially, and then I say yes, and then they're like, "Oh, well, but it might not really start till blah." blah.
And by the way, you're moderating.
Oh, and by the way, you're moderating the entire evening. And I'm like, oh.
Don't touch your eye too much.
I'm not. It's my eyebrow.
All right.
That's dangerously close to your eye.
Okay.
You're gonna be left with one
good
eye.
Hello, Karen in Chicago. Hello.
Hello, good morning. I am literally in Chicago. I was on Lower Wacker, and I did not find your nose anywhere.
Oh, good.
And now I'm driving on
I hid
Upper
it very
Wacker,
carefully.
and I'm
Slip on
still
it.
not seeing your nose.
I hit it in Grant Park.
I'm going to have to head over to Grant Park next.
Okay.
No, what I want to say, though, is, yes, it's like John Fetterman, it's not so much about the, lack of messaging, right? It's the media.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to remind everybody that we are still trying to do some bulleting at Media Buster 6.
Yep.
So if people have other, know of people that we should be amplifying and following, please go to Media Buster 6 because we are trying to amplify these people.
Yep.
Because it is true. The death of democracy is going to be aided and abetted by the media's failure.
Yeah.
To cover things, and absolutely polling numbers reflect the information that people have.
Yeah.
And so the media is not, we just had a win with Joe Biden protecting these healthcare providers that are going to, and it's like, where is that? That should be front news, and we shouldn't be worrying about how many times Joe Biden says abortion.
Well, and also the last,
it's insane.
it seems like the last crisis that he solves, you just never hear about it again.
Right.
Whether it's baby food or,
Yep.
you're like, oh, okay, I guess that crisis is over, and now we have to blame Biden for something else, right?
Right, absolutely. And we have people like Eric Swalwell. There's plenty of Democrats that are out there speaking the truth and messaging exactly the way we want them to. But the media doesn't cover any of it.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's why
the biggest
that's why we played Pete
frustration.
Buttigieg yesterday, because, we're like, we have a lot of Democrats that are, alpha liberals and know how to fight even on Fox News. It's just, like you say, the media does not
Absolutely.
seem to amplify that. The only storyline they're interested in is Democrats in disarray, Biden doomed. I mean, it's...
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
they're going to both sides send us fascism. I love you guys.
I love you.
Have
Bye.
a
Bye,
wonderful
Shmoo.
day.
Bye, Shmoo. I love
Bye,
that. That's our 20.
She was on
22, that's a parting. Yeah, they're going to both sides us into fascism. Okay, good morning.
She was on Lower Wacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's looking for your nose.
Where they whack my nose off. I forgot to tell her Grant Park. Okay.
That park is a bit of a ways from Lower Wacker.
Yeah, well, it was my nose is big. Okay.
Hope no one trips over it.
Quite a whack.
Yeah, it traipsed all over Michigan Avenue.
I think that was because of an evening at the Improv. Remember, that was one of the first shows I did, and they did a profile shot, and I was like, was I eating a banana? Is that a bit? Oh, it was my nose.
I have that on DVD.
Oh,
Ooh, maybe
okay.
I should.
All right. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh.
Bonus materials.
Not the original nose.
I
No.
want to see.
It's okay. If you're looking for it, it's a DVD.
No!
You get the Improv. It's Stephanie Miller and Margaret Cho are on the same DVD. So
God's
it's
sake.
Best of Evening at the Improv
Oh,
on
Jesus.
DVD.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Let's-
so getting that.
Let's move on
And
to
there
better
goes Travis
comedians.
searching.
Eric Swalwell. Eric Swalwell warning about Bannon, who we interviewed for the Mueller, in the Mueller investigation.
I can only tell you, I've interviewed Steve Bannon before. I was one of the lead investigators for the Russia prosecution for Bannon's interview. I would expect zero, absolutely nothing. This guy was like interviewing the Joker. He's maniacal. He's insane. And it was a frustrating hours-long interview where we did not learn very much. He had actually upset the Republicans. It was one of the only things that united us during the whole Russia investigation was how much he upsetted the Republicans. He was joking around with his lawyers. They kept trying to tell him to take it seriously.
Yeah. He went on to say.
He had actually upset the Republicans. It was one of the only things that united us during the whole Russia investigation was how much he upsetted the Republicans. He was joking around with his lawyers. They kept trying to tell him to take it seriously.
Yeah, and the last one, Eric.
I would not expect very much. I don't think, a leopard like Bannon changes its spots. And so, again, if the commission knows more than I know, that's great. They should proceed. But I would proceed very, very carefully with this guy. And by the way, Alicia, he doesn't have an executive. The president doesn't have an executive privilege to waive with Steve Bannon.
By the way, did you see? So the judge yesterday said he will not delay the contempt of Congress trial for Steve Bannon. It's set to begin a week from now. I mean, this is obviously a last-minute ploy to look like he's cooperating. And as Travis said, it's too late. It's
too late.
You already committed the crime a year ago.
I'll turn the money back in that I stole from the bank.
Right
now.
Yes, thank you. And you're also going to prison.
Right.
Yes. The Justice Department maintains Bannon's offer to testify was nothing more than a last-ditch attempt to avoid accountability. Trump's own lawyer, according to the DOJ, told the FBI that Trump never invoked executive privilege over any particular information or materials and offered no basis for Bannon's total noncompliance with the subpoena. The judge knocked out several potential defenses he has raised. This is my favorite part. The Bannon lawyer said, David Schoen, remember that?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
He said, what's the point of going to trial if there are no defenses? The judge agreed, suggesting that Bannon's team consider that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nichols, who previously ruled that Bannon could not argue he was not guilty because he was relying on the advice of a lawyer, ruled Monday that Bannon cannot present evidence he relied upon old opinions from the Justice Department's Office of Legal Counsel regarding executive privilege either. I just love this. Nichols also ruled out two affirmative defenses that he said Bannon could not use at trial.
Computer says no.
No, it was just no.
Computer says no.
No. Try again. No.
Computer
no.
says no.
Not that one either. He said the fact that Bannon was not a government employee at the time of the subpoena dooms any entrapment, a stop defense, saying that Bannon cannot argue he ignored the subpoena and he believed his actions were illegal because of instruction from a government official.
Computer says no.
No.